All right, we just got this, and I do believe it is chairs. And of course, I do have to put them together. I don't know if it's one or two chairs, but there's a lot of stuff in here and it's heavy. So I'm gonna have to pull it out. I wonder if I can pull this out. Oh, okay. That's gonna be what I'm gonna lay everything on. So let's do that. I'm gonna get this out of there. That looks like a vacuum sealed cushion. And of course, this is a vacuum sealed cushion also. And then we've got some directions. We're gonna keep those. And then I think, I don't know what this is. This is, maybe it's where you put the cushion. I don't know. And then we have these. And I don't know if they're, this one's got everything. Nope, this one's. So there we have that one. Right, that's one of them. And then there's this. And I have no idea what that is. But that's all the parts. And then there's this. And you notice they got it wrapped up really good so it doesn't get damaged. And last but not least, yeah, the stuff to put it together with. Let's take a look. That's everything. Now all we got to do is put it together. That pile of stuff is going to look like that. And there's a QR code if you guys want to screenshot it. It's called an accent chair, and it's by Garvee. It's distributed by Garvee.com. So we're going to go ahead and try to put that together. Here's some more information. Check it out. I think it's the same on both sides. So anyway, put that to the side. All right, everything came packaged so that it wouldn't get scratched. So you got to get all of it out of the packaging first. All right, so that's, I think that's the body of it there. Now all we got to do is put it together. All right, so I'm going to move this right now. Of course, they give us the Allen wrench. And I cut it so that I can get to them like that. So now I can get to these screws. But anyway, let's go ahead and we'll start with it. I think the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to pull this off, set this over here, leave those there, and I'm going to flip this over like this. Okay? And then I'm going to take these, so I'm going to set those like that on top here. Like that. Oh, look. So there's, depending on how you do it, they're going to either be on the outside or the inside. So now I got to figure out which way they go. Does this part go on the inside or the outside? That's a good question. Oh, well, they don't. What they do is they go like that. All right? And I think that they're on the bottom. Yeah, okay. And maybe I got to go with these shorties. And I only need two of them, right? For this side, and then two for the other side. So that's gonna go right in there like that. Yeah, we gotta go with the smaller ones because the other ones were too big, right? So this has gotta be it here. And then we'll get this on it. Okay, that's pretty good, right? All right, now we gotta do the other side, right? And if I just go like this and set these in, like that should do it, right? But I think I got to put the dowels in here before I attach that all. I think these are them right here, right? So these are going to go in like this. And I've got to kind of like, when I put this on, I got to do it all of them at the same time. You know what I mean? So let's first get these in. Like that. And then we'll get these, put this on at the same time. So first what I'm going to do, so the plan is to get all four of these things on this at the same time. So it's going to be daunting, but I think we can do it. I think we just did it. Yeah. All right, now this one didn't get in. Ow, there we go. So now they're all in, right? And now I got to put my screws in there. So let's get two. If you remember, I have to do them here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get this in there. All right, so the other screw is going to go here, right? And twist them in. And then let's just tighten them down. Get them tight. And I think we're looking good here. Look at that. Nice and tight. Get this one super tight. Yeah, there we go. So yes, I gotta use the longer ones here. So this is supposed to go in here like this. I gotta first of all get it like situated. I think I do. So yeah, this bigger one is going in here. But you know what? It doesn't want to thread. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, these things are not machined well. If you look in there, you see how it's got a little machining in there. So I just got to get that screw in there. Let's see if we can get it. I mean, if I can get one, oh, this one's working. You know, if I can get 3 of them, I think it'll be okay. And that one's going in. Yeah, that's good. So that one worked. All right, now we got to go down here and do one. See, this one, it might be the screw. This screw might be no good. You know, it might be might have a burr on it. Let's try this one. See if it goes in. Yeah, it's that one screw. All right. Sometimes you just got to try different things. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. There we go. All right, one more big long one for the other side. So we had a bad screw is what it was. It's not that, you know, sometimes that happens. You get a burr on the screw, it just won't go in. Now this one went in there nice. And they didn't really give us any extras. So that's, that's kind of discouraging, but what are you gonna do, right? All right, I think we're good, right? I think that we are good. All right, so now, if this one's kind of coming unscrewed, let me do that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and set her down. See how she looks. That looks pretty good. Yeah. So far, so good. I think the next thing is we've got to put our little thing in there and set her on these little things and then screw it down. All right, so next we have to put this on, and you're going to see it says front. It has some screw holes in it, right? And so this has got to be in the front. The front is this side. So I'm going to flip this over like this, and I'm just going to set it right in there like that. And then I've got to put the screws in. Yep, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to do it like this. Like this. Yeah. Just like that. All right. Now I think we're cooking with grease. Okay. If I could just get one screw started, I'm going to be doing good. Okay, I got that one. All right, let me get another one. Oh my God. Could use an assistant. Yeah, I could. See if you can see what I'm doing. So there's the screw hole. Got to get it in there. Trial and error. Does not want to go in. It's got to go in though. There we go. All right, here we go. Notice that there's Velcro all around this because that thing down there is going to attach to it. I think you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's it. So this one I got to loosen. Okay, now I'm going to bring this whole thing back up, and then I'm going to reposition that thing so it's more straighter. Is this piece right here. That's the next step. All right, so this piece here is going to go in the back here. If you don't know, you got the screw holes on the bottom, so it has to go in like this on both sides. And you're going to have to push this one side over just to get it to set in there. And then hopefully we can get it all the way in. There we go. All right, now we need 2 screws. We just happen to have them. And so now I got to go underneath there and attach those screws. But this is supposed to go, maybe we go like this. You know what I mean? And then on the side, we pull the side over like that. And then we go on this side. We got the same thing, right? So now, I think we're good. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. All right, we still got to put our screws in. Remember? Still got to put our screws in. So if I haven't got the Velcro all the way on there, just gotta get down here and pull it. Make sure it's on. Okay, we're good. Now we got to put our screws in, right? So let's get a little closer. Gotta finger it first. Get it in there. Okay, we're almost all the way in. All right, I think that one's good. Let's get this one over here. Doing pretty good. All right, I think we're good. Now, we'll just pull her back. Let me first get this Velcro right. Let's get this on there good. You know what I mean? Make sure it's good. Yeah. Nice and tight. All right. There we go. So far, so good, right? And you know what's next? Okay, so now we gotta open up our things. So these are vacuum sealed, right? So you guys can see it like de-vacuumized. And so we're just gonna cut into it. There it is. And now it's gonna inflate. Just like that. Wow, look at that. Woo. Here it is. Awesome, huh? Right now, I'm not sure which one. I think that's the seat. So I think that this will go here. Like that. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty big, isn't it? I think it goes like that. All right, I'm thinking that's the way that goes. All right, you ready? Here it is. Check it out. What you don't want to do is cut your pillow. Here it goes. Boom. And that one goes back there somehow. Yeah, that is it. Whew. Let's take a look. All right, here's our chair. Pretty awesome. Take a look at it. Nice. Very nice. That is one heck of a nice chair. All right, I think I'm gonna like it. All right, so here's our chair. It looks awesome, super comfortable. I think you guys will love it. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos where I build things like this. Peace out.